Hello, and welcome to this 8th set of 10 problems on AP, GP, and HP. And as always, I'll say that when I'm reading the problem, you should pause the video and try to solve the problem yourself. If you cannot solve the problem yourself, only then look at the solution. So without further ado, let's get started. Problem 71 says that a GP consists of two n terms. If the sum of terms occupying the odd places is S1 and that of the terms in even places is S2, show that the common ratio of the progression is S2 by S1. So we let A to be the first term and R to be the common ratio. In this case, S1 would be A plus AR squared plus 8R to the power 4 up to AR to the power 2n minus 2. That is equal to A multiplied with R to the power 2n. This should be 2n minus 1 by R square minus 1. And S2 is AR plus AR cube plus AR to the power 4 plus AR to the power 2n minus 1. So in this case, sum would be AR into R to the power 2n minus 1 by R square minus 1. So if you divide S2 by S1, then you observe that only R will remain, which is the common ratio of the GP. Problem 72 says that if x is not equal to 1, y is not equal to 1, and x is not equal to y, find the sum to n terms of the series x plus y plus x square plus xy plus y square plus x cube plus x square y plus xy square plus y cube, and so on. So we multiply and divide the series by x minus y. So we get 1 by x minus y multiplied with x square minus y square plus x cube minus y cube plus x to the power 4 minus y to the power 4. We separate out the terms containing x and y. So we get the sum as we apply the formula. So we get the sum after applying the formula as 1 by x minus y multiplied with the first term x square multiplied with common ratio, which is x to the power n number of terms minus 1 by x minus 1. And for the series containing y, it will be minus y square multiplied with y to the power n minus 1 by y minus 1. Problem 73 says that find the geometric progression of real number such that sum of its first four terms is equal to 30 and sum of the squares of its first four terms is 340. So we let a to be the first term and r to be the common ratio. Then a plus ar plus ar cube square plus ar cube, that should be ar cube, is equal to 30. And a square plus a square r square plus a square r to power 4 plus a square r to power 6 is equal to 340. So we write the sum of this as a into r to power 4 minus 1 by r minus 1 is equal to 30. And this would be a square into r to the power 8 minus 1 by r square minus 1 is equal to 340. So now what you will have to do is you square that and divide. So when you square and divide, a square will get cancelled, r to the power 4 minus 1 will get cancelled, you will get r to the power 4 plus 1 here. And one of powers of r minus 1 will get cancelled when you get r plus 1 here. So what you will have is an equation in r, and when you solve that, there will be two values of r, that is 2 and half. And these values of r will give you the value of a as 2 and 16, and now you can find the series. So the work of solving the equation, I have left it for you. Problem 74 says that if Sn denotes the sum of n terms of a GP whose first term and common ratio are a and r respectively, show that r Sn is plus 1 minus r multiplied with sum of Sn with where n varies from 1 to n is equal to na. So we have S1 is equal to A is equal to A into 1 minus R by 1 minus R. S2 is equal to A plus AR is equal to A into 1 minus R square by 1 minus R. And so on, where Sn is A plus AR plus up to AR to the power n minus 1 is equal to A into 1 minus R to the power n by 1 minus R. We sum all this. So what you will get is when you multiply it with 1 minus R, so we have taken out 1 minus R from all this and we took it out. What we have is a n times, so we write that, and then we have minus a r square up to r to the power n. So this will get cancelled, n times a will become na, and this becomes, we take out r common, ar into 1 minus r to the power n by 1 minus r. So rsn from the formula we know is that is equal to ar into 1 minus r to the power n by 1 minus r. So when we add Rsn with this term, that is this value, this fractional term will get cancelled, and what will remain is na, and that's how we have proved it. Problem 75 says that find the sum of two n terms of the series whose every event where every event term is not if is x times the term just before it and every odd term is y times the term just before it. Then find the first term being 1. So the series would be 1 plus xy because the even term is x times the previous term. The odd term is y times the previous term. And then again even term x times and then odd term y times and so on. So we separate out these into two terms, those two series. That is 1 plus xy plus x square y square up to n terms and x plus x square y plus x cube y up to n terms. So here if you see xy is the common ratio in both the series and 1 is the first term here and x is the first term here. So it's simply a matter of applying the formula and we arrive at the result as x to the power n y to the power n minus 1 multiplied with 1 plus x by xy minus 1. Problem 76 says that prove that in the sequence of the numbers 49, 4489, 444889 in which and so on, in which every number is made by inserting 48 in the middle of previous number as indicated, each number is the square of an integer. So we have 49 is equal to 4 into 10 plus 9. 4489 is 4 into 10 to the power 3 plus 4 into 10 to the power square plus 8 into 10 plus 9. Similarly, tk would be 4 into 10 to the power 2k minus 10 to the power k by 9. How we have arrived at this formula is, if you look at this value 4 into 10, so 10 to the power 1 here and k is 1. So we can say 10 to the power k minus 1, that is 10 to the power 1 minus 1, 9 will get cancelled, and 10 to the power 1 here, so 10 into 4. So we will have 4 into 10 here. And this will get cancelled out again, 9, okay, 10 to the power 1. So it will get cancelled and we will have 8 plus 1, that is 9. For this, if you look at this one, it has k is equal to 2. So 10 to the power 2 minus 1. So it will have 11, 99, that is 100 minus 1, 99 by 9, 11, 11 into 4, 44. And this is 10 to the power 200. So if you look at this, you take out 10 to the power 2 outside. So what you will remain is with 40 plus 1, 44. So 100 into 44. So that's what is this. And this is clearly equal to this. And this is when you apply with this and this, that is 8 into 10, 80 plus 89. This will give you 89 because this will become 80, 10 to the power 2 minus 1. So 11 into 88 plus 1, that is 89. So applying the same formula, we arrive at this general term. Now, once we have this general term, we can split this into two parts. One containing minus 4, another containing 12. What we are trying to do is, we are trying to form a square. So this equation can have a square only in the form of a plus b whole square. So what we are trying to do here is, we are trying to arrive at this 36 by 81. And here 2 into 6 by 3, that is, 2 into 6 by 9, and then the square of this term, the numerator here. So we get this as 36 by 81, 10 to the power 2k minus 2 into 10 to the power k plus 1, and this as 12 into 10 to the power k minus 1 by 9 plus 1. So this is equal to 6 into 10 to the power k minus 1 by 9 plus 1 whole square. Now clearly 10 to the power k minus 1 by 9 is an integer because 10 minus 1 would be 9, which is an integer 1. 10 square minus 1 would be 99 by 9, that would be an integer 1. 11, and 1000 minus 1 by 9, that is 111. So all these will be integers, and that's how we have proved that any of these numbers in the sequence is square of an integer. Problem 77 says that If there be m quantities in a GP whose common ratio is R and Sm denotes the sum of the first m terms, then prove that the sum of their products taken 2 and 2 together is R by R plus 1 into Sm minus 1. We have solved one such problem when we are doing the arithmetic progression. So following that question, where we have found the sum of product of two numbers taken together and the arithmetic progression, we can rewrite the formula from there as S is equal to sigma ai whole square minus sigma ai square by 2. What we need is 2s. So sigma ai whole square is a multiplied with r to the power m minus 1 by r minus 1 whole square. And sigma ai square is a square plus a square r square plus up to a to the power 2 into m minus 1. So solving this 2s ends up with the value r by r plus 1 into a to the power a multiplied with r to the power m minus 1 by r minus 1 into a into r to the power m minus 1 by r minus 1, which is equal to r by r plus 1 into Sm minus 1, which is what was required to be proven. Problem 78 says that solve the following equations for x and y. Log of x with base 10, log of x to the power half with base 10, log of x to the power 1 by 4 with base 10 to infinity is equal to y. 1 plus 3 plus 5 plus 2y minus 1 by 4 plus 7 plus 10 up to 3y plus 1 is equal to 20 by 7 of log x, 7 multiplied with log x with base 10. So we have first equation we have written here, and then we take out the powers outside. So we see that it forms a GP with the common ratio 1 by 2. So y is equal to first term divided by 1 minus 1 by 2, that is 2 log of x with base 10. Now the second equation we write here. Now if you see here in the denominator 7 log of x with base 10, we can write that as 7y, but we will have to multiply the numerator with 2 because y is equal to log of x with base 10. The left hand side, the top will become y square upon applying the formula, and the denominator will be y by 2 into 8 plus y minus 1 into 3. If you solve this equation, you will find that y is equal to 10 and x will become 10 to the power 5 because y is equal to 10. So you can supply the value here and you can get the answer here. Problem 79 says that if a1, a2 up to an are in GP and s is equal to a1 plus a2 plus up to n, and t is sum of reciprocal of those n terms, and p is equal to a1 into a2 up to n, show that p square is equal to s by 2 to the power n. So here clearly we have assumed that a is equal to a1 for simplicity and r as the common ratio. So clearly s will be a into r to the power n minus 1 by r minus 1, and p is equal to a to the power n r to the power 1 plus 2 up to n minus 1, that is n into r to the power n into n minus 1 by 2. Now t is 1 by a plus 1 by ar plus 1 by ar, so t would be 1 by a, that is the first term, into 1 minus 1 by r to the power n by 1 minus 1 by r, which will be equal to 1 by a into r to the power n minus 1 by r minus 1 into 1 by r to the power n minus 1. So clearly if you divide s by s with t, what will happen is a will become a square, r to the power n minus 1 will get cancelled, r minus 1 will get cancelled. So s by t would be a square, and this r to the power n minus 1 will go on top. So it would be r to the power n minus 1. So clearly if you, sorry, this should be p square. So if you do p square, it would become a to n and r to the power n minus 1 into n. And s by t to the power n will become a to the power 2n into r to the power n into n minus 1. And that's how they are equal. Problem 80 says that let ABC be respectively the sum of first n terms, the sum of n terms, let me reread it. Let ABC be respectively the sum of first n terms, the next n terms, and the next n terms of a GP. Show that ABC are in GP. So clearly, if we choose x as the first term and r as the common ratio, then a is equal to x multiplied with y to the power n minus 1 by y minus 1. We have chosen y as the common ratio, not r. Now n plus 1th term, okay, that is xy to the power n would be the first term for the middle n terms. That is, it will start from n plus 1th term and end at 2nth term. The number of terms remains same, common ratio remains same, only the first term changes. So first term would be xy to the power n. Rest of it does not change. For C, which starts at 2n plus 1th term and ends at 3nth term, the first term would be xy to the power 2n. So if you observe this, clearly these are in GP with common ratio y to the power n. With this, we come to the end of 8th set of the problem. In our next video, we will solve 10 more problems on arithmetic progression, geometric progression, and harmonic progression. I hope you are enjoying the series and you are finding these videos useful. If so, please subscribe to the channel and like the video. And also, if you have something to say, leave me a comment in the comment section and enjoy. Thanks for watching the video.